Now, it's been 3 years since Gurkha veterans and their families won the right to settle in the UK. Aldershot MP Gerald Howarth caused controversy last week when he said the settled Gurkha community should be more dispersed. Well, around 9,000 are now living in the Aldershot area, which local people say is putting a strain on services. Our reporter Charlotte Cross has been to Folkestone, home of the Royal Gurkha Rifles, to see how the Nepalese community there is settling in.
In the 3 years since Gurkha veterans and their families were given the right to settle in the UK, many have chosen to call the small town of Cheriton home. A stone's throw from Shorncliffe Barracks, the home of the Royal Gurkha Rifles, the Nepalese community is now 2,500 strong. The local primary school has adapted to cope with the rising numbers of Nepalese children.
We've had to do some quite strategic things, like we've employed bilingual teaching assistants. We have a teacher that can speak English and Nepali. We help support the learning of English with our mums in order that they can really get on and socialise in our wider community.
The school's receptionist is Nepalese and there are weekly Nepali language classes. The children and parents mix well.
They're treated equally. I think you don't think, oh look, they've got all these Nepali children, and I'd say the parents as well would treat them as almost being the same, that they doesn't matter about their colour, they give a lot to the school, and the other children get on really well with them.
I came to here, so I saw lots of people's Nepalese and the English peoples working together, talking together. That makes me feel happy. They really have good relationship between them.
10 years ago, Cheriton Primary School didn't have any Nepalese children on its books. Of the 380 children at Cheriton Primary, around a quarter are from Nepal. Some are the children of serving Gurkhas, some are from settled Nepalese families. And as you can see, they're fully integrated and their culture has become a big part of school life.
Well, it's actually kind of good because we get to learn things about them and we also get to teach things about us to them, so we learn new things and so do they.
Even though people may live in different parts of the world, they should be like all family because they're all people. They're not like someone's treated like a dog and someone else is treated like a rhino and someone else is treated like a sea urchin. I'm just glad that everyone just mixes together in our class and becomes friends.
On Cheriton High Street, the Nepalese have boosted the local economy and businesses are springing up, serving all members of the community. There is evidence of some disquiet about the number of Nepalese arriving in Cheriton.
3 or 4 years ago there was 2,000, it's 2,500 now. And gradually, they're taking over now. There's 10 shops along here there already. It's not just that, it's the cultural difference. You walk behind them in the street, they're not our language, it's theirs, even their kids.
But the much publicised friction between the English community and the Nepalese in Aldershot is not happening on the same scale here.
It's lovely, we get along well, so I think it's a good community and they're very welcoming as well, always smiling at us, so yeah, it's good.
They've got to live somewhere, and why not live here?
Perhaps the difference here is that the Cheriton community is actually a very welcoming and inclusive community and are very interested in children and young people, and I think perhaps Aldershot need to reflect on that and how they can support people in their community.
Those who argue close-knit immigrant communities like the Nepalese should disperse are drowned out by the success of integration in this small Folkestone town. Charlotte Cross, Forces News, Cheriton.